What's up? What's going on? How y'all doing? How y'all feeling? My peeps, my peoples, we is in the building. Peep squad, let's get down to the situation. Let's talk about Kandi and the old lady gang, baby. When we talk about old lady gang, they are getting down and getting into it, baby. Because we got Mama Joyce out here on national TV once again with a smile on her face and saying she can't stand Todd. And then she also says half of Atlanta can't stand Todd. What is going on in that situation? So who have you been talking to, Mama Joyce, where half of Atlanta can't stand Todd? So you mean to tell me that they're putting up with Todd because he's connected to Kandi Burruss, and she's a part of Atlanta. She is Atlanta. Like, what's going on in this situation? Mama Joyce is out here spilling the beans, baby. Oh, Lord have mercy. It seems like Mama Joyce ain't gonna let up on the situation. She don't really see it for Todd. She ain't here for Todd, baby. It's just gonna be one of them situations, and Kandi's gonna continue to grin and smile and hope her mother don't say anything that will make Todd run out the door. Lord have mercy. Your mama sitting here talking about I can't stand your husband. She don't address him as son. She says, my son-in-law, if you guys win, my son-in-law is going to go in the kitchen. And basically, Mama Joyce really wants Todd Tucker to be in the kitchen because he's talking all this crap about, Melvin not doing his job, Melvin this, Melvin that. And basically, he don't think Melvin can really handle the pressure. He don't think Melvin can really handle the heat and the food that is absolutely in the kitchen, baby. So in any event, he's basically saying Kandi be baby and Melvin. You know what I mean? And Mama Joyce is like, hold up, wait a minute. You don't even know what goes on in the kitchen. You don't even know what be happening in the kitchen. Anybody that runs a restaurant should know how the restaurant is ran. Each and every aspect of the situation. Todd Tucker said, I ain't got time for that. Not today, Mama Joyce. I don't need to know. I was like, what? And Mama Joyce was like, yeah, I think you should know. Because I be having a hard time in that kitchen working hard. Last episode, Mama Joyce said that she almost slipped and fell. I mean, one of the episodes where Kandi was telling Mama Joyce to stay up out the kitchen. How is she staying up out the kitchen when she's talking about she's in the kitchen? So therefore, Mama Joyce and the old lady gang ain't paying no attention with Todd Tucker or Kandi Burruss is saying. Kandi said, I just want this to be like a little retirement. They come in, they say hello. The old lady gang comes in and just say hello and sign some autographs, and that's it. Because basically Kandi said she wanted, she didn't want them to be so involved, but damn it seems like they need to be involved. This episode, you got Mama Joyce, being the what do you call it, hostess, doing Chandrika's job because Kandi and Todd decided to pull her off the job to have a staff meeting with her, but yet didn't even put anybody to fill in for her. So therefore, once again, the customers lose out. Okay, that's just how the situation goes. And then you got Aunt Nora. She's in there wiping down tables, washing tables, and everything. Like, baby, Kandi, I think you need the old lady gang up in there. They got to be up in there. Their name is on that restaurant. That's why Mama Joyce is up in that kitchen. Even on birthday stuff, you need to be up out that kitchen, Mama Joyce. I mean, Joyce, you need to be up out that kitchen because you can slip and fall. She says, I got on my tennis shoes. Mama Joyce said, y'all ain't going to be serving this nasty ass food to nobody. I'm going to make sure that I put my foot up in this and this food tastes good because it's my name. Okay. And she's basically not too happy with Todd, and Kandi calls out Todd as well, basically saying he likes to own all these restaurants, but he don't like to be up in them. Oh Lord, have mercy. So Todd Tucker's not worried about the customer experience. He just wants to build a place where people come to eat, and he ain't worried about their satisfaction. He ain't worried about this and that. As just long as there's a restaurant with his name on it. So whenever him and Kandi decide to part ways, he get a big chain. He gets some money, baby. Mama Joyce is peeping Todd, but Todd loves Kandi. They got their relationship. It is what it is out here in these streets. But her mama still, Mama Joyce is gonna have a big Atlanta bash when Todd Tucker leaves. Lord. Poor Todd. Todd just be taking them insults. He's trying to stick up for himself, but he already know he can't go too far because he gonna look bad, and he don't want to upset Kandi. But at the same time, he's getting dragged. And this is a complete total mess. It's funny though. It definitely is funny. In any event, let me see. So in any event, it's funny. Todd Tucker basically trying to mask his meanness, his hatred, his upset, because there's no way he can think or find anything that Mama Joyce says or does toward him cute. Not at all. Not point blank, period. Because on Watch What Happens Live, he didn't like the comments that Mama Joyce was making, and they was asked, was they on good page? And he was like, yeah. But at the same time, he's feeling a certain type of way. Okay, Mama Joyce, don't run off Kandi husband. That's the longest man she has stick around, baby. That's the longest man that been around putting up with you and her and everything else, baby. Getting called a hustler. He living off of Kandi's money and everything. All these things that has been said about him, he done stuck it out. He done stuck it in there. But it seems like, Aunt Bertha and Aunt Nora, they don't really, they don't, on the show, it's not, they don't insult Todd. And it's just like, they don't really talk to him like that. They let Mama Joyce say all the negative things about Todd. And this is what you call, sisters that knows what's up. They know to keep their mouth closed. But one thing is for sure, Bertha, she asked, was she gonna get $100 after the team building exercise? And Aunt Nora said, no, we ain't getting nothing. So y'all better not be leaving Mama, the old lady gang, out with tips. Give them their money. They be up in that restaurant working. They be trying to make sure that their name stay, clean and relevant in the situation. Mama Joyce is always up in the kitchen. She might be getting in the way, but at the same time, she want to make sure the food's coming out right, because Sean Drinker wasn't lying when she said the food, if you eat here on Wednesday, on Friday, it might not be the same. Because Melvin said, now we finally got a full staff and we're following the recipes and everything else, and then also you have Brian basically say, the food tastes like, it's a hit or miss, like Patti LaBelle. Brian said the same thing as well. So what's going on in that situation? I mean, Torrin said the same thing as well. So in any event, like Mama Joyce, you can't be doing that, talking about your daughter's husband like that. Like, what's going on in this situation? Like, you constantly embarrassing that man, saying half of Atlanta can't stand him. So what you saying, that he got enemies out here in these streets? People don't like him, and why they don't like him, Mama Joyce? Why they don't like him? Is he cocky? Is he rude? Does he got an attitude? Does he think that he can get things free off of Kandi's name? Or he be throwing his weight around because he's with Kandi Burruss and he's on TV, he's producing shows? What is it? Why do half Atlanta don't like him, girl? And have you been out here talking to half of Atlanta about your disdain for your son-in-law? I thought you would call him son by now, but I guess he is still in the son-in-law stages. Kandi, what you gonna do? Kandi ain't gonna do a damn thing. She gonna let it keep flowing like it going. You already know, y'all. Y'all already know. For real, for real. Hey, what's up, Miss T? How you doing? What's going on with you? Please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share the video. It'd be greatly appreciated. But in any event, let's get down to the situation. But I was just like, why is... Like, do you guys think Mama Joyce is a good mother-in-law? Would you want Mama Joyce as a mother-in-law? You guys tell me what you think about that situation. Tell me what you think about that. But I also feel like Mama Joyce has been showing like a fun side of her to this show, like dancing in the pool, doing the aerobic exercises, and then also, being a referee, being a fish out of water, as Brian would say. like she was participating. She seems a lot more happy. She seems a lot more enthusiastic about a lot of things. I don't know, Mama Joyce, are you eating some edibles? Has Mama Joyce got a prescription for edibles, y'all? Because she's happy this season, even though she's reading Todd down. She seems happy this season. Even Aunt Nora seems really happy, you know. Aunt Bertha thinks like Bertha's too through. Melvin is just like his grandmother, Aunt Bertha. When he speaks, he gonna speak and he gonna keep it going. He ain't gonna speak unless he needs to be speaking to you. If he don't gotta speak, he ain't gonna speak. Okay, and don't come with him with no fool la la or no mess, because he gonna snap back quick, fast, in a hurry and leave it done. Point blank, period. And we got Chandrika. Basically, she got caught out there on the wire, on the tape in the closet. Now we know Chandrika, you know, she said what she said. She got caught out there. But basically, you know, just like any employee, they gonna lie and say, I don't know who told you that. Everybody else was talking. This person said this. Everybody ain't happy. Everybody ain't working together. Todd said, you know what? What does it look like? We out here trying to do this and trying to do that for y'all, and then you sitting here talking about we don't give a damn about the restaurant. You can't be saying this crap. Blas ain't a third. You know, and Chandrika was like, I'm gonna get down to the bottom of this. Whoever told on me, whoever said anything about me. But girl, you already know you said what you said. Don't be upset you got caught in it. And you said basically you feel like you're not heard, and there's so many different managers, and Todd is trying to explain to you this is a part of the process trying to build it. Even though Todd Tucker don't know what be going on in the restaurant, because Kandi Burruss said he don't even like to be in them. He like to build them, own them, don't want to be in them. And that's why he probably don't care that there ain't no generator up in that mother sucker when the lights go off. You know what I mean? This is why you have employees showing up late to work, baby, and making people wait 2 hours late because they ain't no bartender, okay? So in any event, he don't really truly understand the customer experience at his restaurant, all right? Okay, So Chandrika was asked, she gave an ultimatum that she would still want to work there. And she said, hell yeah, where else is she going to go, baby? She's used to her $12.50 or her $12 an hour, baby. I don't know if she got a raise. Kandi didn't mention it, whether she got a raise or not, because Patrick brought the situation up that Chandrika was complaining about how much she get paid. And you got Mama Joyce over here, sitting here, you know, trying to sit people, and she's been asked questions, and they got a security guard in the building and everything. What's up? They fighting over chicken. They fighting over cornbread and up in that piece. You see the security guard right behind Mama Joyce. You know what? Perhaps security, do what you need to do, baby. And she's trying to greet the customer. She's like, where is the, you know, hostess? Hostess out there talking to your son-in-law, the one that you can't stand, girl. Like, Lord have mercy. It's so much. And then Chandrika, she's out there doing her little confessionals about she gonna find out who talked about her. This ain't right. Blas ain't the third. She's upset. Girl, you got a college education and a degree, about to get married. But you know what? It paid off staying that old lady gang, because now you on Bravo, and baby, your portfolio has just, you know, went up there to the top. For one, you know, for some reason, I don't have no idea why I was thinking about Regina King. You know, I know she lost her son. Poor Regina King, for real, for real. I just hope she's doing fine. I just hope she's doing all right. For some reason, she came across my mind. I hope Regina King is all right, baby. For real, for real. Now we get on to Dom. And let me tell you, I really like Dom. You know, Dom had her little thing when she was drinking and acting flirtatious, whatever. But like, I'm glad, like, you know, they're showing that she's ambitious. She's a dancer. She's traveling to London. She's all over the place. She's trying to have a relationship with Brandon, even though he's a supervisor. You know, she's meeting his parents. They're taking it slow, but I think they already smashed. And you know what the storyline is given, like they have a romantic, you know, relationship going on. And she's kind of feisty, but she's not really rude. She's not really disrespectful. And, you know, she's ambitious, and she meets Brandon's family, and everything went well. I just like the way that she's representing, because usually on, you know, reality TV shows, it's like, you know, you see the dark-skinned girl getting tested, and then when she responds, you know, she's looked at, oh, look at her, she's fitting every stereotype or whatever. So I am liking this breath of fresh air when it comes to Dom. Even she's telling Brandon that she's going to be out for a month. She already told Kandi understands her schedule. You know, she was 2 hours late, but it wasn't like she was 2 hours late on purpose. They already knew. Brandon decided not to tend the bar, and he decided not to bring anybody in. But also, Brandon wants to be cautious questions with the relationship, but it's too late because Kandi and Todd got cameras up in the staff office. So therefore, you are caught, girl. If y'all are sneaking or stealing any food and put it in the office and hide it, you are caught. Baby, you are caught out here in these streets. So in any event, she goes to see her man. Now they are boyfriend and girlfriend. She ends up spending the night over his house. She brings the dog to having a conversation. He's so proud that she came through his family like her. She likes his family. Like, it's a good story. It's not all negative at first. And to me, they make such a cute couple, even though Brandon is a lazy manager and everything else. But, he don't want to overstep his bound with the employees because Kandi and Todd ain't going to do nothing. And so now you creating enemies with people that you got to ask to do certain things, especially when emergency comes. So he's basically taking, the leisure type of approach, but he's trying to get back in there. But in any event, he's being very respectful to Miss Dom, and Dom is being respectful of herself and respectful to him too. Like, she ain't, I like her. I like Dom. Go ahead, Dom. Handle your business, girl. She's doing good. Like, she's doing good. Patrick's doing good too. Not Patrick, but Brandon's doing good too as well. Even though he's getting called out by the old lady gang, and he's getting called out by Chandrika, and he's getting called out by Brian, for letting Dom come 2 hours late. And in any event, we got what's his name? Brian making these egg rolls, y'all. Are y'all gonna eat Brian's egg rolls? I would try them egg rolls. Brian egg rolls, they sound so damn crunchy. You know what I mean? They don't look appetizing, as he's making them and putting them in the skillet. But once he takes them out and it starts to crunchity crunch, 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 I'm like, okay, what's up in them egg rolls, Brian? What's up in them egg rolls? And all the ladies from Old Lady Gang, Aunt Nora, Aunt Bertha, Mama Joyce, they all like Brian. They all like him. And so does Kandi, and Kandi don't want him fired, so he will be sticking around. And as that's just the situation, Kandi's creating, a place where, young Black kids can come to work. And sometimes if they have issues and problems, maybe we'll look aside and they can still keep that employment, because if not, they could possibly be homeless and nowhere to go. There used to be businesses like that all around our community at one point in time, where Black people own business, and the trouble kids in the neighborhood will come and work sometimes. Sometimes it will be a problem, and sometimes it won't be. Sometimes it will be heaven sent, and these kids and these young people will do the things that they need to do and actually know there's a place that they can go and call home sometimes, baby. But in any event, Chandrika is pissed off because now she done got snitched on. She thinks she got snitched on. Ain't nobody snitched on you. And so she wants to find out who's the culprit. But she thinks Brandon is a snitch because she's the one that told him. But she's not too sure. If Brandon was the only person that she said that to, then she would know that it's Brandon. But Chandrika done said that to multiple people, and she can't really figure out who she done said it to and who done went back and told, Kandi and them. So, at this point, she's basically chasing down a list of people that she might have talked ish about Kandi and Todd, baby. One day you was gonna get caught. So ain't nobody snitching. So that's one good thing. Ain't nobody snitched on her about talking about Kandi and Todd. Don't give a shit about their restaurant, because she don't know who she really told. She knows she did tell Brian recently, but she had to question, other people too as well, because she's not too sure. But she's gonna put the blame on Brandon. But she's not 100 with the situation. And also when it comes to Mr. Brian, he's feeling a certain type of way. He's like, management just be doing way too much, and they don't even be around like that. Brian is like, he on his probationary period. He ain't even been there for 9 days. I mean, for 90 days. I was like, Lord have mercy. So they're all going to team building exercise. Brian said he's going, baby, and he gonna treat Philip according to how Philip treats him. You already know. What's the situation? These employees are a mess. Baby, for real, for real. They are a mess. So in any event, Chandrika tells him like, yo, Kandi found out I was talking shit. He's like, huh? He's like, he wants to make sure he don't get caught out there for talking shit as well, because he was talking shit, you know what I mean? And that he said the food is like Patti LaBelle, is a hit or a miss. And he's like, oh girl, you got caught. Oh Lord. He's looking at Chandrika like, what? All the shit we be saying about that restaurant. His face tells it all, like, oh, I hope they don't know I was talking shit. Like, Lord. I thought that was too hilarious and too funny. But we gotta talk about Kandi Burruss. Like, she done stepped up her game on this show. Look at that hair she got in her hair, baby, looking silky and luxurious. Look at that makeup looking flawless. That pinkish peach color pink that she got on look good with the lipstick and the eyeshadow, the lipstick, and the dress matching, and it also complementing her tone. I don't know about her eyebrows, but her makeup look good, y'all. What y'all thinking? It's a little lumpy, but it still look good. She still look good. She still woke up this morning and said, I chose beauty today, baby. What's up? What's going on, everybody? How you doing? What's up, Miss T? What's up, Coleman? Miss T, I haven't watched yet. No, she's been a messy monster-in-law. Lord have mercy. She's a monster-in-law, girl. James, Mama Joyce is brutally honest. If you don't want the truth, please don't talk to her. Amen. Hallelujah. Thank you, Jesus. Miss T, Joyce hasn't ever, like Todd, just tolerated him, Lord. Miss T definitely needs to get their employees under control, baby. Coleman, la messy monster-in-law. Jeez, I know. Miss T be coming over all the disses. Like, Lord have mercy. She be out here. She be in these comments reading for filth. Remember what she told Todd, her Real House of Atlanta iconic. They all want to be on TV. Amen. They do. This unprofessional staff, I can't. Gucci, what's up, Gucci? Hey, what's up, Gucci 77? How you doing, Coleman? She spoke the truth about that situation. Where else is she going for? And anyways, geez. Lorraine, what's up, girl? How you doing, baby? What's good with you? Hey, Mary Jane and Peep Squad is in the building, baby. Please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share the video. It'll be greatly appreciated from the bottom of my heart. My peeps, my peoples, Peep Squad is in the building, baby. I like her too. She's very ambitious. Yes, and she's pretty. She's so soft. She's like so warm. It's so good to see a different type of character that they put on these reality TV shows and not people nitpicking trying to get a reaction, out of her. So I like that too. And she seems so smart. Catbox, hey Miss T. Mary Jane Tonight Show was wonderful and funny. Hey, Catbox, I feel you, baby. I laughed. I ain't gonna lie. Cameras are everywhere, girl, all over that restaurant because they're filming this show. They sound bad, but might be really good. They sound bad, but they might be really good, Miss T. They sound bad, but they might be really good. He's advertising them egg rolls. He ain't playing, Lorraine. Lorraine, he is not playing with them egg rolls. Point blank, period. That's like the third time. Even Todd Tucker said something like, why you out here passing out flyers? Brian is a hustler. He's from Crenshaw. He is, he know what the swap meet is about, baby. And he been in Atlanta long enough. I love me some Brian and his wigs. Yes. Catbox. Okay, let me see. Brian was like Mama Joyce looked like fish out of what I know. And he was like, she need to get back. Somebody need to pull her back in that fish. Brian is the best with faces. She looks good, kind of surprised, but good. Miss T, why you kind of surprised, girl? Lorraine, Kandi looks nice. She does. Lorraine, like the video, everyone. Thank you. Please like, comment, subscribe, share the video, and Eda. Todd got the ultimate come up. He married Kandi. I hope good to Kandi. And Eda's like, he got the biggest come up in the world. Lord have mercy. The egg rolls sound hard, but maybe y'all are too funny. I thought the crunch sound good, but Miss T said, "Nah, girl, it sound like bricks, baby. Sound like somebody throwing bricks and throwing shoes. Somebody's breaking up some ice." Like, Lord have mercy. All right. Okay. I'm like, Lord have mercy. Catbox law, Miss T. Okay, so like Kandi, she look good, baby. Come through, girl. Excuse me. And so we get to Mr. Phillip. And so Philip, Philip has came down to earth too as well. Philip apologized. Philip has been smiling too as well. That check is looking good, and that superstar status is looking good too as well. You can say you manage a restaurant on reality TV. Just check the tapes and look what kind of culture I had to deal with, because that's what he said in his kitchen when he was with his best friend, like the culture of the restaurant. What he's trying to say, the black people in the restaurant, the ghetto-ness in the restaurant, and all this other stuff. Oh yeah, he was talking down to Kandi, Antoine, and the old lady gang. But he said he chose to work for a black woman because usually he works for Caucasians. Okay. Baby bricks. Baby bricks. Philip is calming down. Yeah, he's calming down a little bit because he don't want to be the villain. he don't want to be the villain no more. So in any event, he's at this meeting, and basically, he wants to talk about the situation when it comes down to Brian, basically not having Brian on the show or in the restaurant, that he needs to go. He needs to hit the streets. He needs to hit the road. Lord, Miss T, you so bad. You so mean, girl. She said, yes, it's ghetto cleanup. I can't. I can't with you. You and Chef Ramsay. So that's the situation. But in any event, moving on from that, so Philip, basically, he's sitting down with Todd Tucker, he's sitting down with Kandi Burruss, and he's sitting down with Don Juan. Oh, was it Aunt Bertha that said that Don Juan thinks he can control everything? He can't control everything, when they were sitting there playing tug of war or playing the game Expedite. So is the old lady gang not really feeling Don Juan? Because it seemed like all the sisters agreed upon that statement that Don Juan tries to control everything and he can't control everything. So basically, the old lady gang done shade you to Don Juan. And I know why they shade Don Juan too. It's because Don Juan is really, close to Todd, and they're like road dogs, because when they were sitting in the audience, Don Juan was basically acting like he was agreeing with Todd when they was on Watch What Happens Live, and Kandi was being asked questions and stuff like that, and then Mama Joyce came up. It just the faces that Don Juan gave is like, Mama Joyce is a problem. Mama Joyce is the issue. Mama Joyce is the situation. Okay. And he rather deal with Todd than to deal with Mama Joyce. Okay. So in any event, getting back to the situation, Philip basically saying that, there's no way that Brian should even come back to the situation, the way that he was acting and behaving, how he was disrespectful, and how you going to disrespect me, disrespect management, and think you're going to sashay your way back up here in this place. And, basically, if it was up to Philip, Brian will hit the door, hit the road, Jack. Don't come back no more, no more, no more. That's how, Mr. Philip feels about Brian. You know what I mean? He don't want him there. Like, their paths should not cross anymore. The way he conducted himself, he should be gone. He should be fired. And Todd Tucker totally agrees. Todd Tucker said, you can't teach old dog new tricks. Okay, that's a lie. Ask your wife. So in any event, with that situation going on, oh, what is y'all saying? Come on now, the culture was a little ghetto. Well, that's what he said. I know, Anteater, but I'm not good at calling my people ghetto. They just my people, Philip is going to use his power to get Brian gone. Brian got too much support out here in these streets. He got the old lady gang and Kandi. Monica, Philip means well, but sometimes deliver his message wrong, but he is fine. Yes, he is, girl. He is fine. Old ladies are messy. Mama Joyce has Kandi, so she is safe and can say whatever she is thinking. I know. Facts. That's how Brian has. Yeah, because if you disrespect Mama Joyce, it's gonna be Kandi gonna bust out crying. Nora, Bertha, and Joyce get on my nerves. Monica, Todd is really to hire all new people. He's ready. He's really ready to hire all new people, girl. For real, for real. Is a crazy situation. So in any event, Philip wants him going hit the road, and Kandi was like, nah, it seems like you want to throw people away. You don't want to give them a chance. Like Todd Tucker said, you want me to manage craziness. You want me to manage laziness. You want me to manage the undesirables when they could be gone and we can have some other people in here and they won't be so difficult. And Kandi said, no, I want you to manage their behavior. And Kandi said Brian has fell off a little bit, but he used to be our top. And Philip is saying he ain't your top no more, girl. And I don't know what's going on with this hairstyle now. This hairstyle, when it comes to Kandi, I don't know what's going on with this ponytail. I don't know who did her hair. It looked like she did it herself. I don't know what's happening with this. I don't know if them are scrunchies, bunges, or what she got going on. She used to put some bundles in there, tie some shit around it, and have, she has a crown. She has a pyramid on top of her head, baby. Then she got the little scallywag hair coming down to her ears. Like, this is a no-go, Kandi. This is Kandi dressing herself. This is Kandi not using her stylist. This is Kandi not using her makeup artist. Remember last outfit? Makeup match her entire? No. The makeup kind of matches because it's like a cream off, but this ponytail looked like she really went to the store. She went to the Dollar Tree and she got a ponytail and she put scrunches around and put some bobby pins in and said, let's call it, come on, film, baby, film. But her eyebrows do look better in this particular picture. So in any event, you got that going on. So I'm just like, okay, so we shall see. It's kind of high. It's real high. That shit's high. That's a mountain. Hey, Mom, what's going on, girl? How you doing? Monica's laughing. Miss T. Kandi always giving extra chances to the wrong people, girl. That's the name of the game. Catbox, stop. Mary J. Miss T. Todd, yes, he is ready to get everybody. That ponytail so goddamn high, girl. Kandi, what you think? You still in high school? You think this is 1992, girl? No, it's not. We don't do that no more. And plus, you didn't pull it off. So Kandi is basically saying you just want to get rid of everybody. She wants him to manage their bad behavior. Like, he ain't no goddamn school teacher. He ain't no nursery rhymer. He ain't no babysitter. He don't be changing diapers. What you want him to be like, Todd? What's going on? What's going on in this situation? Todd is looking like Todd want them gone. Todd was like, please get these mother suckers out my shop because I don't need to learn every process of the restaurant. It just need to make money, and these employees are sickening. And Kandi looks beautiful here. Let's not get it twisted. This ponytail that she got going on here, the colors, the makeup, Kandi's looking fabulous right here in this shop, baby. But I don't know what was going on with this look. See her her ponytail, like it's gel down. She got some gel, nice quick ponytail, but her makeup looks very light. It looks very natural. Light earrings, not too much, and then the colorful white shirt going on. It doesn't look like she has on any lip gloss or anything. It looks like the shine went away. She's been licking her lips too much, or she's been back there in that kitchen eating up everything in the kitchen. You know what I mean? Getting her free food, but it's her restaurant. Over here, her lips is still shining. Over there, they're shining. Over here, they ain't shining no more. She been licking her lips too much. Maybe she been kissing her husband. She been kissing Todd up in the parking lot. They've been making out in the G-Wagon before they start filming. Lord, let me stop. But in any event, Kandi's feeling a certain type of way. Well, Philip, after the team building, I want you to find out if you still feel the same way. And Torrin, they're not really getting into the situation with Torrin, but Torrin, Brian feels like he can tolerate. I didn't even know Torrin was the event manager. They just said he was the event planner. And so we got Chandrika. She's coming through trying to find out any suspect that was out here running their mouth. She don't know who she was talking shit to, because she was talking talking shit to everybody about Todd, Tucker, and Kandi. And that's why nobody wanted to put her out there on Front Street. They put the cameras up in the office, and she don't call Brandon up. Brandon is not complicit in this. He's innocent, but she's asking him questions, and he's like, nah, I didn't say nah. He's like, word, you got caught? Because they all feel the same way. And then what I really like about this situation, when it comes to Melvin didn't sit his ass on the hammock. I was like, thank you, Melvin. I love you. You smart. That is why you are Aunt Bertha's grandson. Because, baby, yo, I'm so glad he didn't sit on that hammock, because if that hammock would have motherfucking broke, it would have been over. That's what my review would have been off. Ben, you see that hammock? You see them strings? That shit ain't safe. That looks like a shower rod. That looks like what Mimi had in the bathroom, okay? Like, what's going on in this situation? Like, this is way too much. And we got Patrick out here trying to get Melvin to sit on the hammock. He goes, nah, I'm straight. Thank you, Melvin, for being smart, baby. Melvin was like, I ain't say I'm a post up right here. And Patrick, excuse me. Patrick is really trying to get Melvin to sit in the hammock. You know damn well that hammock ain't gonna hold him. Patrick, but you want to have a moment with your cousin. You want your cousin to be embarrassed on TV. I'm so glad that Melvin did not sit in that hammock, because, you know, it would have went boom. The camera would have went back and did it in slow motion. They would have went forward, backwards, and boom, he would have hit the ground. Lord have mercy. Mary Jane does hard the paint, not just me. I know. Rally mug wasn't too tight either. Lord. High, tight, and dry ponytail. Oh no. But she's been trying. She's been trying to bring it. Todd is giving laziness. Who is really watching this boring ass show, girl? Angie. 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 Lorraine. Todd is giving laziness. Nicole Washington. I like Kandi. What's to keep her day first? She's afraid of changing. She don't want to get to know new people. Okay, Nicole. Monica, I don't blame Todd. They could lose money with silly, lazy employees like that. Go ahead. Hey, what's up, Barbara? Kelsey, how you doing? What's up? Hey, Barbara, how you doing? I finally get to catch you live when I'm live. I watched it and it's not boring to me. Okay. Lorraine, Todd needs to roll them sleeves up and get his little ass in the kitchen, because he can fit. Lord have mercy. So in any event, we have this situation. So thank God Melvin did not sit down on that hammock, and Patrick, I think you were trying to set him up. And so we have Miss Chandrika. She comes through and she got something to say, and she's basically asking them. She's gonna ask them some questions. But before then, this is where Dom and Brian basically, declare that they are in a relationship and they're gonna be boyfriend and girlfriend. And when Dom goes over there to London, Brandon says he's gonna be faithful, baby. So at least we're getting a whole different experience with a Jamaican guy, because the last Jamaican guy is what Safari, and Safari was off the chain, and now we're getting something a little bit different. A different aspect of a Jamaican guy that likes to date dark-skinned women, that likes dark-skinned women and not afraid of it, not ashamed of it, and things of that nature. You know what I mean? So I do like that about Brandon. It gives you a whole different take, especially if you watch Love and Hip Hop and you see Safari and what he goes after. And then he's Jamaican too. And then, but one thing we can say differently is Safari didn't have a father, and Brandon does have a father. He comes from a 2-parent household, and it seems like he knows how to treat a woman. He wants to respect a woman, and it seems like he was raised with morals and values, but he can be lazy at work, and that's for sure. Excuse me. Yes, please hit the like button, baby. Hey, Darlene Watkins, how you doing? Hey, Mary Jane Dim, I'm late. Hey, Peep Squad and mods. Hey, what's up, girl? How you doing? Maybe this is why they failed health board inspection, girl. you already know the situation. They didn't have these people. You have Philip just coming in, so them inspection goes back some years now, and currently last year, the year before last, so they was running amok in that restaurant. We already seen the sink. We already seen a whole lot of things going on. I'm watching and fast forward scenes. Bertha R and Lord have mercy, Erica Wilson's not feeling it. Okay, Brandon, we'll see. It's not fair to compare anybody to Safari, young-minded ass. But Safari's older than him. What I'm saying, but Safari give you every time he turns around, he's saying I'm Jamaican, and he's really advocating for his culture, but then doing all the shit that he's doing on TV and all this other stuff. And it's so good to see somebody different that is Jamaican, and he's not, and he's advocating as well, but a totally different guy than Safari. I just threw that up in there. But you are right, Miss T. You are right. Hey, darling, are you all right about this? Safari's a joke, girl. You're a mess. So in any event, so it's really nice to have that situation go on. And then, let's get back. I guess I didn't put that in. So when it comes to Chandrika, she's basically questioning them as to whether they went back and said any shit that she was talking about, Kandi and Todd. And Patrick said, no, I didn't say anything. If I got something to say, I'll say it to you. I'll say it to your face, and I'll say it to Kandi. I ain't no snitch. But he done already snitched on Chandrika when she said the food, is not consistency. If you eat it on Wednesday, it don't taste the same on Friday. And then Chandrika, said that she only get paid $12 an hour. We never addressed that, but you went back and you told Kandi that quick, fast, in a hurry. And Kandi called the staff meeting out to point out what Chandrika said. And in any event, when Chandrika went up to Mr. Patrick, Melvin wasn't having. Melvin didn't want to hear it. Melvin said, well, you don't know who said it. So you confused. So you bringing this rah-rah. Take your messy ass on. Melvin is just like Aunt Bertha. He ain't taking no shit. He only speaks when he needs to speak. And whenever he speaks, he gonna tell you exactly how he feels. And either you gonna swing or you gonna walk away. And most likely you gonna walk away because he's a big boy and he used to play football. So ain't nobody trying to go there with him. But what was interesting in the situation, Chandrika said, well, Patrick, you said the same thing long time ago. And then Patrick said, oh my God, you're so messy. And Patrick said, oh, I was just saying that Todd and Tucker, they got so much on their plate. They're so busy. They got so much happening, so much going on that, blah, blah, blah. So basically he was saying Kandi and Todd Tucker was too busy to care about their damn restaurant. The same thing Chandrika said. And Chandrika's feeling a certain type of way because she's the only mother sucker that got caught out here talking about Kandi and Todd and their restaurant and business skills. In any event, you got what's her name, Mama Joyce, out here calling out Todd, saying he needs to get his ass up in the kitchen. He needs to learn every aspect of the restaurant, and he ain't doing it. And then Kandi saying basically, he just likes to build these restaurants. So, in any event, they're pointing out at Chandrika, but half the employees, may feel the same. Even Rashid feels the same. He don't want to keep using his phone to take down orders and calling customers. You know what I mean? Like, what's going on? Like, where's the system? You guys done cooped enough money to have an operating system where it's electronical and your employees don't got to use the phone. And where is the silverware? And why is mother suckers using plastic forks and spoons? Okay? So in any event, that's just the situation. But Melvin and on what's his name, Patrick is telling Chandrika to kick rocks. Telling her to kick rocks. So you got that situation. Safari is a joke. The sisters are always beefing. I know. Show Mary Jane came, Cash App, Peep Squad. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you. I appreciate that. Hey, beautiful, arranged and ingenuous queen. So in any event, now we get to the situation. So I don't know what's going on the Real Housewives of Atlanta, when they had the previews of the Real Housewives, what's her name? Kayla and what's her name? Riley, their hair was on fleek. I was pointing out how their hair was done. But everybody has a bad hair day because boy, I was like, what's going on with Riley's hair and what's going on with Kayla's hair? There's a whole lot going on in this situation. It's just like, Riley, it's her birthday and she probably didn't want to be bothered. She came through to visit the family. But in any event, she can throw on anything on top of her head. She's at NYU and she's a sophomore. She's about to be a lawyer. And what makes Todd think that she wants to be running a restaurant? She probably will run the restaurant from afar when there's any type of legal things that need to go on or whatever the case may be. But she's looking at Todd Tucker like what? You mean a restaurant? Like, what are you talking about? That's your job and you ain't even doing it right. Really? She didn't say that, but when she says that, her mom is getting blamed for all the bad reviews and what the health department is saying out there about the P Street restaurant, what they're saying about Old Lady Gang and Blaze Steakhouse and everything. And she's basically saying her mom getting dragged in these streets. And Todd Tucker was supposed to be responsible for these restaurants, but it looked like Kandi got to come in and shake her magic and get things to work like they supposed to because they ain't all the way together. So there's a discussion about that situation. So she calls out Todd a little bit like, my mom is always getting blamed for this restaurant and things of that nature, but she's celebrating her birthday. I don't know who made that cake or they got it delivered, but it's nice and cute. They got the paper towel, aluminum foil, and everything. Mama Joyce sitting there. She's happy as shit. Mama Joyce was smiling in this scene. she was smiling. Hey, Tracy Grant. I can't stand Candy's mother. I wish Todd had his. Oh, I know. R.I.P. to his mother. Nowadays, me and my husband prefer plasticware when we go out to eat. You ain't lying either. You ain't lying. Todd and his daughter are Real House. I know. A little tacky, baby. What's up, Your Majesty? We visit Old Lady Gang in December. They told us 2 hours wait. We went shopping. They said they'll text us when a table is open and it's April. We still haven't received a text. Unprofessional. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. Your Majesty has been coming to the channel for a long time. So for you guys that don't know, to me, Majesty is not a troll. It's somebody that's been coming and being very supportive of the channel. So, I'm just like, what? So you still waiting to receive that text? You know why? Somebody didn't have minutes or data. They got to use their cell phones to call you back. Rashad was like, I don't want to use my cell phone to call customers. Lord have mercy. Last name. Okay, so let's get down to this situation. So now we got the birthday celebration, everything looking good, everything looked like it's going well. But in any event, we start to talk about the restaurant, and Mama Joyce wants Todd Tucker to be up there in the restaurant as well. And also Todd says his daughter Kayla, she's working on production. Todd and Kandi got a production company. Todd wants his kids to take over the restaurant. Ace is okay. Ace would like to take over the restaurant, but none of the Kayla said when she's 40. And then Riley didn't even answer. Riley didn't even respond. Riley didn't say no. She didn't say no. She didn't say yes. She didn't say nothing. And it's like Mama Joyce is looking up into Riley's face because Mama Joyce be talking to Riley about the shit that be happening between Kandi and Todd, basically teaching Riley not to be like Kandi or letting Riley know what's going on because the next in line to Kandi's fortune, Todd may be there, but there's some provisions put in place for Riley. So after Kandi, Riley's head in charge, and then Todd. Okay, that's how I see it. I could be wrong, baby, but that's just how I see it. Lord have mercy. Don't go to Blaze. You may leave with more than leftovers. Oh, Lord. Have mercy. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. Like George, y'all are too much. Poor Wi-Fi connection. Oh, Lord. Poor Wi-Fi connection for this. He's still, yeah, Majesty's still waiting till April. You know, it's April. Ace is 6. Boy doesn't know any better. Not 40, yes. She said when she gets 40, and Todd said, I gotta wait till you get middle age. He goes, out of one of my 4 kids, somebody is going to want to somebody is going to want to work at this restaurant or take over. It's generational wealth. And it really is. And so um, moving on from that situation, Mama Joyce said everyone needs to learn the aspect of the kitchen. And this is what Mama Joyce says. And, basically she's pointing out Todd because Mama Joyce is saying there are a lot of complaints coming from the kitchen. Todd said he does not want to be in the kitchen and he does not need to be in the kitchen and he does not need to know what's going on in the kitchen and he doesn't need to expedite anything because he don't know how to expedite anything. He said basically he wants to run that restaurant, but if he just can hire the right people, that's why he want to fire them. If I get the right people, when I ain't got to show up and I ain't got to be there. And it might have been like that in the beginning when the old lady gang was getting straight A's from the health department, then it just stopped. And Mama Joyce said, you don't know how hard it is, Todd Tucker. You don't know how hard it is in that kitchen. It's very tough. I'm in that kitchen and I'm slanging and banging. And she said the last episode that she was slaving in that kitchen as well. So she said that you need to understand what people go through and how things are expedited. And that way that you can figure out, what the bartender got to go through, what the waitress, the waiters, the bus boys, and also the hostess and the manager, because everything is depending on the kitchen and the bar coming to the table. Okay. So in any event, Mama Joyce feels like he's being spoiled, that he's not being a part of the situation. And she's calling him out, and she's calling him out in front of Riley. So in any event, moving on from that situation, and then Riley, she jumps into the conversation after Mama Joyce says these things about, Todd Tucker being active in the kitchen and just basically doing his shift in the kitchen, baby. And that's when Riley responds and says that, my mom is always getting blamed for the shitty reviews. It always falls back on her. She's looking at Todd and she's not looking at him in a happy way. She's questioning him like a lawyer, like you setting up her for she's getting defamation. I said defecated on. She's having the issue. They ain't calling your name. And that's when Kayla jumps in. So you can see Kayla's hairstyle, I don't know what's going on in this situation, but the Real Housewives, trailer, these two ladies had their hair, flopping and plop, plop, looking good, like banana cream pie, like some rice cake, baby, or some sweet potato pie, or my favorite, lemon meringue pie. But in any event, she got these dreadlocks going on. I don't know what's happening in this situation, but in any event, she goes, well, it shouldn't fall on him. So Kayla's sticking up for her father as well. So she's seeing the dynamic. She's seeing Riley, question her father. She's seeing Kandi throwing Todd under the bus, saying, well, you need to get your ass up in there and find out everything that's going on in the restaurant. You just want to build these restaurants, but you don't want to be in them. And you got Mama Joyce saying there's been a lot of complaints. I thought last episode Mama Joyce said ain't nobody ever complain about the food. If the complaints are coming out the kitchen, it must be the employees complaining about the kitchen. And also, Chandrika complained about the food not tasting the same. But in any event, Kayla stood up for her father right then and there, saying it shouldn't lie on him. Tommy just getting spanked in that house. She said it shouldn't be it shouldn't all lie on him either. I was like, go ahead, Kayla. Kayla was like, not today, not while I'm sitting here. I don't care. And Kandi got a little grin on her face, and you got, Riley looking at Kandi like this shit ain't cool. And then Mama Joyce got her head down eating her food because she done already started the shit. You know what I mean? She done already started the drama. Now she gonna be quiet. And Riley's giving her mother that look like, don't be a weak bitch. You know what I mean? So I'm just like, Lord, Riley's sitting there like, what? And Todd is standing. Well, Todd let his daughter sit down. Then Mama Joyce said, you need to be in the kitchen. Okay, you need to see what's going on in the kitchen. I'm like, Mama Joyce, what's going on? It's looking like Todd and Kandi don't care. So then, was Chandrika wrong? Chandrika might have not been wrong. So why they try to chastise Chandrika and have a sit down meeting with her? And you know, Kandi was telling Mama Joyce to stay out the kitchen, but Mama Joyce is telling us that she's in the kitchen. She's always in the kitchen, making sure shit's right. So they need the old lady gang in the kitchen. Mama sit like, Lord, I can't. And then Kandi says when something goes wrong, it's, you know, everyone says it's my fault. And then and Mama Joyce like, you need to see the kitchen. You need to see how hard it is. Todd Tucker said, we just got to get the right people in the kitchen. Todd says he does not know how to expedite. Well, maybe you should learn. Okay? Because maybe you need to fill in one day. You never know. There could be emergency that happens. If you sit there, you're going to be useless. Sometimes it's good to know things yourself, but in any event, if you do have good employees and a good manager, you shouldn't have to be around, but you want to make sure it's okay because your wife's name is on it. And you know, you got a name, but they really coming for her. And what Mama Joyce out here saying is half of Atlanta don't like your ass. And you know, basically she said she can't stand your ass and half of Atlanta can't stand your ass. Like, damn, Mama Joyce, just throw it all out there like that. Just put it all out there. Just put it all out there. And Kandi goes, I know the restaurant's not your passion. If they're not your passion, why are you building multiple of them? Because I guess it's making money. But it's also giving you guys a black eye as well with the health reports, even though you're still making a killing out here. But, you know, when Mama Joyce says that's why half of Atlanta can't stand you, I was like, girl, that is way too much. Go ahead, Mama Joyce. You gonna run that husband off. So that's why I can't stand him, and half of Atlanta can't stand him. Aunt Bertha didn't say nothing. Aunt Nora didn't say nothing. They didn't comment on the situation. They just let it be, y'all. For execution. She does have great ideas. Mama Joyce is speaking facts. Lorraine's laughing. What's up, Mo? I hate Riley got her nose done. Some people say she did, and some people say she didn't. I don't know for sure. A lot of people said she did. How old is Riley? You know she's young. You better not even go there. I'm not going to even go there. I'm going to leave that alone. Joyce is so irritating. Lord have mercy. Kandi has a great ideas. Mo, it's hard to believe that she was in a great singing group and she sounds like that when she was singing happy birthday. I know you ain't making fun of her singing happy birthday to her daughter, because I was just like, you know, she don't want to really sing, you know. I don't know. She sounds terrible singing happy birthday if you're talking about that. I just didn't mention it. Lorraine, right. They're giving the sisters a bad name down in ATL. Y'all, it's too funny with that situation. So in any event, that's where Mama Joyce says, I can't stand him. I can't stand him. She wants him in the kitchen. She wants him in the kitchen, baby. And this is when Brian learns that, you know, he has, you know, the ultimate decision whether he can fire or keep Brian and the situation. So that's a good situation. So they put responsibility on him. Don Juan says that he hopes that Brandon figures it out and finds his voice. And it seems like Philip is being cool. You know what I mean? You got the old lady gang. They coming in, they're referees. Mama Joyce is shaking it and moving it. She's shaking them hips. She's shaking them limbs. She's moving around. She's yelling. She's blowing the whistle. The first time I seen Aunt Bertha so excited blowing her whistle, she was just blowing that whistle. She was happy to blow that whistle. Then you got Aunt Nora saying, everybody's scared of you, Mama Joyce. Look at them. They all afraid of you. Yo, why is Nora saying that everybody's afraid of Mama Joyce? Is Mama Joyce going up in that restaurant, her restaurant with her name on it, her face on it, giving them folks hell? Hell yes, she is, because Kandi said she wished the old lady gay would stay out the restaurant. I can't with these people. I can't. Mama Joyce still on his ass, baby. Yes, she is. Did you say chopped and screwed? I don't know what I said. I can't believe Joyce said that. More beefing coming. Oh yes, the beef is gonna be on Real Housewives. Lord, Mama Joyce got Todd sitting over there in the kids section, and Riley at the head of the table. Oh, I thought that was kind of weird, but I just didn't put two to two together. Hold on, that's a good mother freaking point right there, baby. Hold on, where is it? Donna J. She says that Mama Joyce, well, it's her birthday. It's her birthday, so that's why she's sitting at the head of the table. But it is funny, though. That's why she's sitting at the head of the table. If we want to get real technical, Kayla's all the way at the end of the table. Kandy's kids are up front, Lord. That's pointing out pettiness. That's being petty. That's being petty, baby. Oh God, Tiff love. Why you go all the way there? Ain't fans was always the Scott sisters. Hey Norris, Tony, how you doing? What's going on? What's popping with you? Riley's skin looks lighter. Oh, you already know what be going on. If it ain't a shade too light makeup, it could be the blending, and it also could be the other stuff. Also could be the other stuff. But in any event, getting back to the situation, so they're hoping that Brandon is going to show leadership. And Brian basically says, no, they ask Don Juan question Brandon, who's going to be the last one to be picked on the team? And he goes, Brian. And I guess that was a dig at Brian. And so Brian is the last one. You would think, I guess Melvin, since Melvin's still kind of like he could tackle somebody, or whatever the case may be. But I was like, Don Juan, why are you being messy asking Brandon that? And Brandon answered, he said, Brian, because Brian's going to do whatever the hell he want to do. And Brian said, let me sit on, Brian is walking inside the place talking about, let me sit on the bench because I'm a cheerleader. And yeah, it could be a chemical pill too as well. It could be a chemical pill. It could be some, who knows? But we know bleaching do go on. But sometimes it might not just be that. But shit, so many people lie about doing it, you know what I mean? So you got one of them situations. So in any event, when it comes down to Brian, he Brandon's gonna have to make a decision. Who you gonna choose, baby? Like, who you gonna choose? Who is going to be a part of your team? And so he gets to make the decision. And we already know that, that's really not going to happen. That, they're not going to let go Brian. And Brandon basically is going to keep him there anyway. It don't matter to him. You know what I mean? Because he got his own thing going on. He's out here shacking up with Dom and letting everybody know that he's shacking up with Dom and putting her on Front Street. But it really don't matter because they got them on video. So the old lady gang is in the building doing what they do. And Patrick was so funny. When Kandi said, someone said, what we gonna win? Kandi said, you're gonna win better relationships. And Patrick said he don't care. He just want a cookie. When this boy said he just want a cookie, preferably chocolate chip cookie, I was like, oh, your girlfriend picked a good one. She got a good man, baby. No brains. Oh, baby. There's so much that you can do with a man with no brains, baby. Basically, you can rebuild his brains, So when it comes to Safari, she got a whole new, brand new man there. She can build his brains. Lord have mercy. When he sat there and said, I just want a cookie. I almost fell when he said, I just want to, I would play for a cookie. I want to win a cookie. I like to always win, It's like, oh God. And Torrin said, I want something I can put in my bank account. I still don't get paid for that free event I threw, to get my job back. Torrin wants his money. And then we go, Mama Joyce. Mama Joyce wants to, jump into the situation, and she wants to add something extra to it. Excuse me. If Todd team loses, he got to get his ass up in the kitchen, and he got to slip around all that grease up in the kitchen. Lord have mercy. And Mama Joyce says she's moving her thighs, she's moving her hips, she's doing a pom-pom situation. Bertha just started blowing that horn. I don't know why Bertha keep blowing the horn, but baby, she loves that horn. Just keep Bertha a horn, a whistle. Keep her with the whistle. Excuse me. Riley is messing up her skin and nose. Lord have mercy. A lot of people, there was a lot of rumors about that fruit years ago. For real, for real. So I was So we see what's going. I'm Todd Tucker don't want to deal with it because Kandi gonna get mad at him, so he ain't gonna say nothing. And so in any event, the aunts, the sisters, they ain't saying nothing. They letting her go back and forth with Todd because Kandi might cuss them out, but she ain't gonna cuss out her mother. You know what I mean? We already know she ain't gonna do that. This is a funny situation because now Kandi's really smart because Kandi picked all the people that got problems and issues and behavior issues and issues with Philip. She all put them on her team. So basically, she wasn't really trying to win. Basically, she was trying to win them working together. And so Philip is handing out, bandanas, and he's trying to give one to Brian. And Brian said, Kandi, can you please hand me my bandana? Because he don't want to take it from Philip. And Philip is looking at him. Philip is offering an olive branch, but Brian wants to be shady because Brian walked in and said he want to sit on a bench and be a cheerleader. And Kandi just looking, and when it comes to and Philip just dropped the handkerchief. Philip just dropped it. He just dropped it. And Brandon had to bend down. Brian had to bend down and pick up that, bandana. You know what I mean? Like, why are you being so petty? And so Kandi pulls him to a side and has a little one-on-one with him. Like, baby, get it together. This is going to determine your future here. And so they played tug of war. Todd Tucker got on Melvin again and said, ain't Melvin like 400 pounds, 300 pounds? He's at the end of the rope. Like, he should be able to pull us all in. And so basically Todd Tucker is taking another shot at Melvin. And I don't know why Todd doesn't like Melvin. Because he's, there's a reason why he don't like Melvin. Is it not that he don't like him, but there's aspects to Melvin that he doesn't like. And the way, if Melvin is anything like Aunt Bertha, then Melvin ain't paying Todd Tucker no mind. And Todd don't like that, okay? And he can't talk to him any type of way. But as the season has been going on, we see that he has an issue with Melvin. And he has an issue. Oh, Kandi, you did pay half. You paid some of his school. Kandi, no, I pay half. But in any event, Todd Tucker won. His team, now they got to act like they're, do this other activity. Mama Joyce said that these mother suckers talking about they ain't gonna do the activity, that they can't do the activity. She's basically saying, if I can do it, y'all can do. So she get on the floor and she starts scooting, and she was just as happy doing it. I'm telling you, Mama Joyce seems a lot happier this season. She seems real happy. She was like, they gonna act like they can't do it, like they ain't gonna do it. I told them, if I can do it, you can do it. Y'all gonna get down there and get there and do that. So yeah, they scared of Mama Joyce. Mama Joyce put fear in them because that's what Aunt Nora said. I'm like, Lord have mercy. So everyone gets $100 a piece because it was a tie. And Mama Joyce really wanted Todd Tucker to work up in that kitchen, and Todd feels the pressure. Or is it just part of a storyline? That would be sad if he doesn't know how the kitchen really works and run, because you can really basically fill out people that you're going to hire for the kitchen position if they're able to expedite. call the food, call the orders, and things of that nature. Make sure you put the mashed potatoes and the macaroni and cheese and the cornbread here, and keep on serving. And so Mama Joyce was like, he gonna play like it's for his life. He's gonna play like the best he ever played in his life. So I'm just like, Lord have mercy. In any event, Mama Joyce is basically, Brian said Mama Joyce looked like a fish out of water, and somebody needs to throw her back in that water. And Don was like, Mama Joyce, you too classy to be up on that ground like that. So, it's one of them situations. And in any event, Mama Joyce, she's basically watching them, she's being a part of it. And Aunt Nora and Aunt Bertha, this is the first thing Aunt Bertha was really part of that, because she was blowing the whistle. Look at her sitting over there like she is upset, baby. She's like, I don't want to be here. So now it seems like everybody's smiling. They're working together. Torrin and Brian and Philip and Torrin, everybody's working together. Chandrika too as well. Brandon, they're all working together. The Trouble team is all working together. And so now, it's time for Brian to find out if he's going to keep his job. The answer is, of course. And they have this conversation. He apologized, and, and everything's all good. Then we got next week episode. We're going to have Todd Tucker in the kitchen expediting, and then missing one person because Aunt Bertha is out there smoking a cigarette. I thought Aunt Bertha said that she don't be up in that kitchen because the floor is so greasy. And so they need Aunt Bertha. Why they call Aunt Bertha to come in the kitchen? I thought that they just want them to say hi and bye to customers. Lord, they got them ladies are up in that kitchen working like they 20-year-olds. Lord have mercy. So Aunt Bertha went outside to take a cigarette break. The cameras caught her. So next episode, we're going to see the old lady gang kitchen, baby. And the cameras are not going to be nice to her kitchen. Lord have mercy. Then they're going to talk about Dom and Brandon messing around in the office. Their relationship going to come to an end quick, fast, in a hurry. We got Todd Tucker. Them gloves look like they don't fit, baby. And he's in the kitchen. He's going to be expediting out here. So we shall see. So y'all tell me what y'all think about the situation. Too much going on, for real, for real. She needs to come clean about who really Kandy's poppy. Lord have mercy. I'm Bertha always constipated. I can't with you. Donna J is laughing. Why you say she always look constipated? Lord. She got to get the food right. Yo, so is Melvin? So when Melvin's not there, is Aunt Bertha and is Mama Joyce in that kitchen cooking? I guess Mama Joyce ain't gonna be in the kitchen with Todd Tucker at the same time. I don't know what's going on with that situation, but yeah, it seems like the mamas are, the old lady gang is really sitting up in there cooking, boy, running through them meals. How fast do you think that they can go? And how long can they do that? Can they do that all day? They just doing this for the TV. And, they say the food's consistent. Melvin got the kitchen. They got a lot of employees. Why are they counting on the old lady gang? They got the recipes. They can't put it together. I guess not, because they wouldn't be in there unless the old lady gang ain't satisfied with what they're serving. Okay, so it's either or, y'all. I'm gonna put the phone number on the screen. You guys let me know if you want to, call in or whatever the case may be. And also, let me put the StreamYard link in the chat just in case anybody want to say anything about this episode. But other than that, that's pretty much it. You guys done drag Kandy through the comments, and the family, and Todd, and the old lady gang, and even Riley got dragged. Lord. I was dragging. Oh, Dom and Brandon shouldn't have mixed business with pleasure. I know that's the old saying. Don't shit where you sleep at. But let me tell you, messing with somebody at work can make work go by a lot faster and be a lot enjoyable. You go to work waiting to see your boo thing. But at the same time, you have to have the mindset. If not, you'll lose your job. Because, baby, Todd isn't in the kitchen. Todd, he's in the kitchen and he's yelling for Aunt Bertha. Todd is yelling for Aunt Bertha to bring her. He was like, we missing somebody. Todd was like, won't you tell me what to do? Oh, no, where's Todd? Okay. Where's Todd at? This is Todd right here in the kitchen. This is next week episode. Todd's right here in the kitchen, y'all. And he's basically saying, won't y'all tell people what to do? Won't y'all talk? Won't y'all tell people what to do? I don't know. We can get some direction. What goes on the plate? What doesn't go? So he's pissed off already. Ain't nobody telling him what to do. Melvin sitting there looking. Melvin ain't going to be jumping to your aid when you've been talking shit about Melvin. And Alberta, while she's supposed to be on the line, Alberta's out smoking for a cigarette. And Todd said, ain't we missing a person? So she's really out here serving fast-paced meals. Lord have mercy. Like, we know that she can do it. It's not a big deal, but like, Todd, come on. Come on. Like, y'all ain't got the people up in there. Let Philip do his job, y'all. Let Philip do his job. Mary Jane, you have me rolling. Oh, thank you, beautiful array and the bushes. I just had to pop on out tonight. Thank you so much. I appreciate that, Murphy. She didn't lie. He do not want to work in the kitchen, and he always have them in tax trouble. Eventually, Kandy do not know what's going on with her money. Let him keep her in the tax trouble. Lord have mercy. And we already know from the Real Housewives of Atlanta previews, they're going to be a little situation with a pad that, Mama Joyce is saying that it's Todd Tucker's pad, baby. And with this pad that he got, it ain't paid for. And Todd said, my name ain't on it. And Kandy's looking around. So that's another situation with taxes. The restaurant with taxes. They're not up there like 70,000, 20 here, 10 here, 15 here, things of that nature. So we shall see. And when Mama Joyce says that Kandy needs to worry about control her vagina, I hope it's not like she has some type of, cancer or anything like that. I'm assuming that it's relating to Todd, but it could be something Kandy might have, had an odor or smell, or maybe, she went to the guided colleges and they told her something. And that could be what the story's leading to. But from what I seen in the preview, it looks like she was telling her, control your pussy. Like, basically stop being stigmatized by your husband because you getting played out here in these streets. Okay? Like, wake up, girl. So we shall see. The old lady gang are retired, right? I thought they was retired. They're working full shifts over there. They're working full shift. Todd does not like to compete all of the tasks he begins. And yep, that's what a lot of people say about Todd, that he don't like to complete the tasks. He start them, and then, maybe he got ADHD. Thank you so much. Please like the video. Like the video, y'all. Bertha, Joyce, and Nora have bad attitudes. That's why they want to see. Lord have mercy. Monica's been dragging the sisters. Lord. Lady, why is Todd head so goddamn big? Shaking my head, giving me a headache every time I look at his ass. Lord, Bertha's dragging Todd. I mean, beautiful Ray and Tissue is queen is dragging Todd now. I can't with y'all. Todd ain't getting no love. Yo, do you guys, why do you think Mama Joyce said half of Atlanta don't like Todd? Why don't they think that? I think Riley said something about Todd basically throwing his weight around in Atlanta because of Kandy. I think that was many years ago. I'm not positive. But Todd said, you made me sign a prenup so I don't cook. Lord have mercy. Okay. Todd's job is to take care of Kandy in the bedroom, period, and keep his mouth shut. Lord have mercy. Go ahead, Donna Lorraine. Hello, Queen Tussa. That's what Lorraine says. Todd is a grown. I can't. Why you go there? Y'all dragging Todd. Todd being along is a food hazard, and it's not covered up either. His food is not covered up. At least he had on gloves. At least, what's his name? Brian didn't have on gloves when he was making his egg rolls the second time. I like Todd. OLG, not so much. Monica likes Todd. Okay. Not Todd still being mad about that prenup. Todd can't win from losing, poor guy. That was not right. I thought that they were good. Mama Joyce is going to say whatever she want to say when she want to say. Mama Joyce Mama Joyce ain't in love with Todd, which makes her objective. Okay, Donna J. Okay, Miss Donna. Todd likes Todd looks like a overgrown toddler. I can't with y'all. Please, I bet that he has. Yo, why y'all dogging this man? Why y'all jumping on Todd? I gotta start reading this. So are y'all half of Atlanta that don't like Todd? Like Mama Joyce, are you out here talking to Atlanta and Atlanta's telling you that they don't like your son-in-law? Are you dishing dirt on your son-in-law in the streets? You know, when you marry somebody, you marry their family, and this is just what it is. He done married the family. Todd said, pay me for my pain. Y'all are too funny. But thank you guys so much for coming through. I appreciate each and every one of y'all. Oh, I didn't even put this. I thought I hit. I like Todd. Okay. Sin likes Todd. That's okay. Oh, there ain't nothing wrong with that. It's all good. It's an equal drag opportunity over here. Ain't nobody off limits. So I just dropped the StreamYard key. If anybody want to jump online, I'll jump on the StreamYard. And I also put the phone number up on the screen. Look at all the food that's getting done. It's being gross. Oh, Lord. Can you not? Don't make me sick, Miss T. Miss T's out here like, look at his beard. That's Kandy's baby. That's Kandy's baby. Kandi love that man. That's her love. Like, she don't care. That's her man. And for him to be able to deal with Mama Joyce and everything that he deals with, you know, she got some right now. She got unconditional love right now. She might have to pay a little band for it, invest in a little opportunities for it. But, you know, Todd is here to stay. Todd ain't going nowhere. Was that you, Miss T? Talking about look at that food getting stuck in his beard. Yeah, that was you. Okay. Y'all should not like Lord have mercy. So yeah, that's a whole lot going on. But in any event, thank you guys for coming through. I appreciate each and every one of y'all. Todd is not going nowhere. Facts, he ain't going nowhere. He got another 10 years to go, baby. He gonna do his time. You know what I'm saying? He gonna do his time. And plus, I think he loves Kandi as well. And Kandi might have had this conversation. I need to see Todd doing more than Todd wants. Right. Todd got 2 cheaters to eat. I can't with you, Miss T. Latavia's lying too long. Y'all are too much. Too much. Never too much, never too much, never too much. All right, thank you guys so much. Please like, comment, subscribe, share the video. It'll be greatly appreciated from the bottom of my heart. My peeps, my peoples, we is in the building. Thank you guys for coming through. I appreciate each and every one of y'all. I appreciate your time. I appreciate you commenting. And I also appreciate you guys giving information, helpful information in the chat about Kandy's restaurant. Thank you, Majesty. You've been waiting for your table for a record amount of time I've ever heard of. Y'all are too funny. Y'all are too funny. That's how I got when Andy asked who was the hottest housewife and Todd happily said Portia. And Apollo tried to stop it. Thank you, beautiful. Todd is keeping point blank, period. Todd is staying. That's his woman. He ain't gonna let nobody run him off for his woman. Nah. Ain't nobody gonna get Kandi like I got Kandi. I love her. We got 2 kids together. Okay? That's my woman. Okay? I'm gonna run around these streets in my big old cars, flexing, living in a mansion. And got a property that ain't been paid for. Thank you, Lorraine. Thank you for coming. I appreciate you. Appreciate all of y'all. How many stars does this restaurant have? 0. I'm just being honest with you. Yes, take it. Pork chops has been in their bag. Oh, God. She's been twerking that. They almost went there. They almost went all the way. What we call it, peach juice, baby. Peach juice. Peach juice is still going on strong with Simon. Lord have mercy. Good night, y'all. They had tigers and lions at their wedding. They meant for life to be together. You remember the tigers and the lions? Lord, Miss T. Lord, Miss T. Good night, Lorraine. Good night, everybody. Thank you guys so much. Peace and love, y'all. Peace and love.